Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
You must have a compass for life. You must have things in place that will recenter you when life knocks you down. You are going through change. You are going through resistance. You are going through it. And you need to put in place the tools that will keep you aligned with your higher self. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to create your plan, how to create the way to move forward into your higher self no matter what happens to you. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on the message and move forward throughout the day. We are a part of something here. So if something resonates with you, if something gives you a different perspective, if something shows you what to do next, leave a comment below. If you're on Spotify, you can leave a comment and help people make the shift as well. So life is going to come at you. This is a journey. This is an experience. This is not something to take for granted, and this is not something to take lightly. You are going to go through things and end up somewhere. You're going to end up as a version of yourself, no matter what. When you go through this life, you will end up as something. What do you want it to be? Do you want to be the version of you that you know that you're called to be? Or do you want to be the version of that you just end up as by chance? Because so many of us are playing it that way. We're doing our best. We try to show up as our highest self. We try to do those things, but without clear guidance, without clear focus on what that is, we get lost. And then we do things that are out of alignment with ourselves. We do things that we regret. We do things that in the moment emotionally felt right. But in the long-term vision of who we are and what we represent, we're off balance. This is why you must know who you want to be, not just what you want in life. Because so many people will achieve what they want as the wrong who. And there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than having it all and feeling nothing. I see this. I talk with the people. It's a possibility. If you're hurting now, I promise you that just an external fix may not solve that hurt. If you're lost now, an external fix may not solve that. We must think of our state of being as the highest priority. So when you create a year plan, a 2-year plan, when it's created, it's with purpose. You don't just think, okay, well, these are the things I want. You must think, this is who I want to be. The superstar, the highest version of yourself, the superhero, whatever you want to call it. You want to have that version of yourself in front of you at all times. It should be one of the first things you look at in the morning. This is who I'm here to be today. This is who I'm meant to be. This is my goal. This is my pride. This is my honor. This is me. And so you align yourself with that version of yourself every single morning. And then when you go through the day and you get hit with the lefts and the rights and the ups and the downs and the stuff with your boss, the stuff at work, the stuff within your relationship, the stuff in life, the stuff in the economy, when all those things start hitting, you can remind yourself, hey, this is who I'm meant to be. And then you can handle each situation through that filter, right? Because when you create a belief, when you install something in your mind that's in alignment, then you see things differently. You're not going to see them as you have been, because that's what we tend to do. You're going to see them as you are going into. Why wouldn't you want to perceive the world as the version of yourself that you're trying to be? How else are you going to get there? It's like going on a hike or going on a trip without a compass. You might have directions. You might know the destination, but you need something to realign you when you get lost, when you get knocked down, when you get beat up. So this North Star, this compass, this guideline that you're putting down is a frequency filter. See, when you write these words down, the words aren't what matter. It's what the words represent. There's an energy cycle. It's like creating a recipe. The ingredients matter. And so all of that's put in there. When you say those words, it shifts how you see something. If you read something really negative about you, and then you go do something, you're going to experience it in a more negative energy. On the opposite end, if you read something really positive about you, and then you go through something, you're going to see the positive light in it. This is the same thing. We are leveling up our intention. We're leveling up our mindset. We're setting our frequency, right? Mindset to where we wish to be. And so that way, when we go through the trials of that day, when we go through the resistance of that day, when we go through the struggles of that day, we perceive it as we're meant to perceive it, not as we were. We won't perceive it from the bad day we had yesterday. We won't perceive it from the person that let us down in the last relationship. We won't perceive it as the last boss that treated us poorly. We'll perceive it as our higher self. And that means we'll receive it as our higher self. That's how you're able to trust your guidance system. That's how you're able to trust frequency. Because you'll feel those things. You'll feel that, oh, it doesn't feel good to go this way. It feels off, right? You're going away from emotionally and you're connecting with your energy. I know that you've been around somebody and it felt weird. It felt off. And so you left and then something happened. You're like, oh my God, I just felt wrong and I left and I'm so glad I did. You have that system within inside you. You're just not using it. You're playing in the world with worldly techniques, not realizing that you're a spiritual energy and that there's a curtain. And behind that curtain, there's so much more at play. And so stop operating life as the lower version of you and step into the version that can do anything, that can perceive anything, that can make anything, that can receive anything with endless possibility because they know they're the thing, right? They know that that's who they are. They know it. Who are you? Who are you striving to be? Why are you waking up today? Why are you going into the world today? Why? If you don't have that, it's almost impossible. I wrote down something for myself and it can change over time. But I wanted to create like a mantra, like something that I could read and hype myself up. You know, kind of like a reminder of this version of myself. I said, I'm not just a person. I'm a superstar. The kind who walks into a room and changes the frequency, challenges it even. High-level energy rises to meet me. Low-level energy feels the resistance because my presence demands alignment. Right? That's setting a standard. If that's me, I got to be that in all ways. Every decision I got to make each day has to be in alignment to be that version. I'm the rising tide that lifts all ships. I'm powerful, calm, loving, and wise. And people seek me for my energy and ask for my wisdom. They don't just trust my advice. They desire it. Again, that's reinforcing. If that's my truth, I can't lack. I can't be weak. I got to be disciplined. I got to be ironed in every single way. I can't just eat whatever the fuck I want and not exercise and not do my meditation and not do my alignment and not do all those things to operate my higher self and then think that that would ever be true about me. I must be it. You see, I don't chase, I command. I can orchestrate $1 million deal from a single conversation because my words don't just speak, they shift reality. I am an orchestrator of possibility, and anything becomes real when my mind locks in. I am successful, wealthy, fit, sexy, not because I try to be it, but because I live in full alignment with who I really am. My life is a reflection of my frequency, and my frequency is elite. That's the kind of superstar I am. You see, when I read something like that, it sets a tone. It sets a standard. I can't be doing low-level stuff and then say that's me. I can't be skipping out on anything and say that's me. That's disciplined to the max, is what that is. And that's what I'm becoming. And that's what you'll become when you set the intention. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. As you breathe in, count the stillness. Feel everything freeze around you. Sound, light, everything freeze. As you hold your breath, feel yourself dialing in. Feel yourself locking in. Feel yourself tapping into the version of you that you were always meant to be. And when you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. This message was for you. This day is for you. This life is for you. Choose your higher self and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe, not only to the channel, but to my email list down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. Leave a comment as well. If there's something you thought of, something that shifted you, leave a comment so other people can feel that other people are making changes as well and that they're not alone. You can also join the community down below. It's called The Shift. It's completely free right now. If you join, you'll be a founding member and it'll be free for you for always. And we're adding content in there. We're making shifts. We're dialing in perspectives and it's going to grow and there's going to be so much more offerings. And so join it, be part of the lift, and let's change things together. And if you want more, now is the time. I have opened up my schedule wider than I ever have for this summer. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone that needs to make powerful shifts, that wants to make powerful changes to where they're never the same, want to go all in on your life, and you know that now's the moment, get on the schedule. There's a link down below. When you schedule it, it'll be a call with you and I. I'm going to send you a video introducing myself, telling you how excited I am, because it's going to be great. As soon as you do that, make sure you fill it out completely so I can send you that video. We can start the communication. We can start the shift. And then when we meet, it's going to be powerful, life-changing, and the next step. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.